down to sort of 12 rounds
right.
per half.
Let's go fucking Simple. Come on,
Obviously, Simple the only player in the server without a kill.
Andu. Yeah, I know, he's fucking 0-4 and he's...
A little bit worried about pressure from under, so he has just backed away towards Con. And with it just being the half by maybe some upgraded pistols, there's no
get your first kill of the game, fucking let it be a one-tap Simple, and fucking get your shit together, bro.
We're seeing a couple deagles in play as well. For prime taps, he can afford it. Simple, maybe not, but I think maybe the mindset of Simple is, well, I can't get the order anyway. I might as well get the deagle and try and find a couple frags, because I think we all know...
At least one, bro. He needs at least one right now.
Can have that hit factor about
he was just 1.68 off the last map. He can get a few kills right now, or at least one. Get his shit back together.
Obviously, both teams, Hero Mirage, do have a slight favouring towards the CT side, feels like most teams do nowadays.
Yeah, right?
Just fine there from Kakanito. Aristos, UMP will find. Oh, I love this.
Nice.
Just able to drop the rifle out, ensure that there's no UMP in the next. Just little moments like that, always nice to see.
I know he has to save again.
4-1 starter here for OG.
What is he going to get?
Yeah, look, as you say, I think a lot of teams, nearly every team, favour the CT side of Mirage. I think the map has kind of manoeuvred from, I guess, less of an even map or kind of slightly CT-sided to a little bit more so.
Fucking hate me all you want, but Prime Tap should give fucking his AK over to Simple, bro. Prime Taps, I've been watching them for a bit now, and I don't know. He's 5-4, which is, hey, good shit for you this time, but like, dude, I've been watching this shit, and he's...
And a player that I think
he throws so much for the team.
On Nuke. But with a start like this, 6-3 from him. Got Adam B by his side as well. He's a player that, honestly, I probably want to see a little bit more as well. Had a great start to the map, but just slight sort of slowing down from Adam B in the second portion. This is a good round from OG, though. Spook just peeking towards middle. Prime Taps can't get the trade. It gives that man advantage to the CT side.
There's a little bit of search there with the deagle, but can't justify sticking around for all too long. 2 through under, though. It's Nexa and Prime Taps.
What are you going to do, Prime Taps?
Be the play, but are they going to clear ladder?
It took you 10 fucking minutes to go from under to fucking mid.
Timing looks good, and Nikado's not rushing.
Bro, Prime Taps, really, man. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him on this team.
Simple here towards Connector. Nikado's just playing atop the ladder.
Should have just fucking gave the Galil to him off rip, like I said, dude.
Spotted and found.
Simple 0-6 right now.
Much better performance from OG. Adam B chimes in as well. It's 5-1 now.
Simple 0-6, bro.
Yeah, and the start that OG desperately need after losing their own map selection. We certainly do have
absolutely insane.
One another's map picks being traded back and forth.
I don't know.
But OG have to just make sure they can press the issue. They've got a good start to this map. Don't allow BC Game to sort of sneak or weasel their way back into it. Not too cheaply, at least. Not on these half buys. These are rounds that the CT should look to make some money on.
I mean,
the important thing for OG is, yes, they've won these 5 rounds, but the impressive thing is they've won them pretty dominantly, and in doing so, they've kept their finances really high. You've got Adam B sat around 8k, 8.5, Spook just above on 9.4.
Oh, shit.
The only person who's not going to be able to buy in the next is Crizm, but the money's looking really good for OG, and I think for them, now they're facing off against the half-buy, if they can find this round pretty comfortably as well.
Alright, come on, Simple.
Finances will just be incredible, and I think a lot of the time, for OG...
I know you have a deagle tap in you. A deagle tap is in your arsenal, my brother.
To consistent investments, limitations seemingly across the board in nearly every round. Yeah, here, if they can keep their finances high, even if BC Game win a round, they're going to be getting continual investments regardless of outcome, which is always such an important thing. BC's Game's comeback is going to be contingent on broken money.
Yeah.
Nice setup here towards a double-triple setup, which could pose a bit of risk, but nice time from Nigados. Adam
nice, Simple. He at least got one.
Taken down by Andu.
Nice, 2.
Second of the round. 2 versus
Let's go.
2 now.
2 and 7. 2 and 6.
Simple with the AK.
2 and 7.
Shots from both. OG.
All right, that's fair though. Hey.
Not a bad looking round from BC Game initially.
No. 3 kills off.
Definitely were had. I believe Andu unfortunately just hit the
3 kills off a fucking save. I mean, you kind of take that. Simple got on the board. Everyone has a kill now. You can't really be too mad.
It's always a possibility. I can't help, and I hope I am wrong about this, I can't help but feel like
everyone has AKs on T side now too.
Of the BC game.
Winnable round. They just need to get rid of Nikodos. Cause I mean, bro, you let him walk in and you're fucked. You let him walk in, you're fucked.
We're gonna hope.
Especially with no op on your side.
Bring things significantly closer, but it was sort of an early round from BC game that they just couldn't really capitalize on in the end.
Look how fast Kakanito is at short. He's at short in 15 seconds. What is that?
Yeah, what the?
Did he just like
teleport?
Go through under and climb through like a little hole? How has he gotten towards short that quickly? Kakanito finds
Nico missed shot, allows them to win the round. Nice fucking play.
Simple gets one.
Yeah, they were up cap before you can fucking beat your dick.
What a crazy round. OG, they boost 2 players towards apartments. They get the trade there. And then while backing away, they can never expect Kakanito so fast towards short.
Yeah, I would have loved to see the util that was thrown towards mid to allow Kakanito to make his way up short, sort of unspotted, unseen. Love the change of pace though from BC.
I was like, why is it fucking echoing?
The first full buy from them is victorious. Still, like you highlighted, money's in a very good spot for OG.
Come on, Simple.
Easy reinvestment from here.
Come on, big man.
Look, what we said about Simple throughout Nuke is he was using a lot of the AK on the T side.
From 0-6 to 3-7.
With the rifle, so
he's doing good.
Not only going to be going back to the AWP for that reason, but
next to 1-7.
Is on the AWP. They're going to have the.
I didn't even see that. You don't even notice when fucking Simple's fucking playing like
get the big
shit.
green in hand.
He's just holding for a stairs peak right now. Adam B is
nice
maneuvering towards sandwich to get posted on the lines, but Nico
nice fucking
easy double from Simple.
0-6 to 5-7, yo.
Really well.
It takes 2 rounds. It takes 1 round, honestly. Get that confidence back.
Not only for BC game, but for Simple, because it was a slow start. He was 0-6 at one point. He got a double with
nice trades. Nice trades.
As well. Andu gets one. Spook obviously finds, but then the instant trade. Prison found by Prime Taps. BC game find 3.
Nice. All right. All right.
They took that reminiscent of the game against Partizan to heart.
Full safe by OG?
Already things are on the up for BC game.
Well, I want to spur them on. I thought maybe sort of bring back that game.
Hero up.
A bit of a vendetta.
Hero up.
You know, people deal with criticism.
I could see it from Spook or something, just because he had so much money. But
because obviously we're in the team speak with them.
Oh yeah, exactly. They're trying to play while we're yammering on the whole time.
Has to be said, that round, that half buy from BC game that was brought down to a 2v2 really did affect the OG money, because all it took is a couple of full buys. Their players close to 10k, things like that. And it just sort of...
Yeah, and thanks for the subscription, by the way. I just saw that. I don't know who tapped that, but I appreciate it.
And they're now
love you.
Decide that they will just go for the half buy.
I'll tag you later.
Being able to be purchased,
hey, what's going on?
Obviously, got the MP.
How we doing, brother?
Probably not going to see a huge amount else, just upgraded pistols across the board, but still is a chance.
Having a good day, I hope.
A huge amount of util for OG to play with. You can at least make it a plausible one.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they did hero up. Come on.
A damaging round.
Get that fucking up away from Nikolos.
Finance is a little bit restricted. That's going to be very important, because BC game, they win 2 rounds in a row, and already they're in such a good spot.
Yeah.
Financially, they are pretty well sound, aren't they?
I mean, it shows how quick the turnaround has been from them, from sort of getting shut out and dominating in quite a few rounds to doing the same thing to OG.
Honestly, I haven't looked into it at all. I wonder.
We've seen in previous here, as BC game will just slow this one down. They got full reign of.
I wonder who the IGL is for BC.
No real fighting going on there. We do have an aggressive stance from Adam B towards ramp though, and this is where the T's are going to be heading.
I will say too, after watching the Esports World Cup, and I mean just going back to regular matches, it's whatever, but the Esports World Cup and how they show or have a webcam for each player, post pre-death, post-death, all of it. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. You see who's making calls, you see who's really like communicating.
And now Nikodos,
oh my god.
Dinked there, Aristos on the edge of the smoke, gonna get so heavily spammed. Nikodos is still low, and the HE grenade.
Yeah, he's trying to save.
Nowhere near him. He's already evacuated from short in B apartments, but it's 4 now found from BC game, and And obviously, Charlie, when we look at Mirage, right, an 8-4 scoreline isn't out of the ordinary. It's not a result that we would be kind of like highlighting in every remaining round. So, worst case scenario for BC Game, they get 4, and I don't think this is the biggest of issues anymore.
No, they got their 4.
There's a lot of worrying signs, but already things are looking much better. They just need to best this full buy from OG. They get 5.
Plus, if they win the pistol,
maybe
I think it's over, honestly.
But, certainly requires.
That's just how I see it.
BC Game, especially with the idea that they can take this series 2-0. They can be that kind of first team in the grand finals. And although OG,
even though in next to 2, I think he started 1-6.
It was the
he's 4-7 now or something like that. I mean, hey man.
Aristo swinging from short, and who can find him though? Spook not confident enough to trade. Kakanito could catch him. This 1v1 is going to be everything, but there is a rotation.
Nice shots.
Great find from Kakanito. That is a disgusting shot.
I like Kaka.
Spook 5-on-3 now.
1-2 Kaka is shit in Greek.
Searching, but I think Kakanito, he's just seen him.
He plays well.
That information.
Ooh, as I say that,
does lose out, but does a lot of damage. And this information now for BC Game to play with, still advantaged. Prime tapped deep towards middle.
Come on.
Likely just going to be the lurk. Yeah, I imagine we're going to see Andu and Simple back away, but in fact...
We're probably going to see an A execute. Oh, no. Alright. I thought...
BC Game, I think they just need to play as a unit, but Crizzen can find through the smoke. There's another HE grenade.
Yeah, they're just getting
spammed. This round has spiraled a little bit out of control for BC Game because it's obvious...
I thought they threw the flash and smoke. I thought they threw it opposite.
But goes against him. That's the issue with boosting the low HP player up next. I
was going to say re-smoke.
The molly would have done the work, but still on the back of the bomb site here is Adam B. Is Nexa even going to clear? Well,
oh my god.
You will find Crizzen not going quiet. Trying to isolate these fights. Crizzen, he can get both. A huge round for Crizzen. Triple overall.
That kind of just,
absolutely brilliant from Crizzen. Look, I mentioned it throughout Nuke. Crizzen, he's the type of player that can have those big moments, that can have that clutch factor about him. Obviously,
I will say, I mean, that wasn't really a clutch factor. Let's just say that much. He just
a moment like that.
He just said "fuck it" and
really
swung both.
For Crizzen.
Yeah, 1v2 there in a round that OG looked.
That's what I see my little cousin do in fucking
after we did see
our premier matches when I just yell him to push.
The smoke. And I do actually think
hands sweating, just swings both and says "fuck the
clip."
clip.
Play towards short. Who was it? Nico Dos. I actually do think he finds him.
That's
9 out of 10 times.
That's a good round.
He doesn't go for the jiggle, but he is low HP and he wants to spot them out.
A BC wins.
Nico Dos a slight bit extra.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have enough for a full buy. It's just if they can win this round here, 5-7 going in, win the pistol 7-7. I think they got it.
The half. Final round here.
I think BC Game will be happy with 5 though. I honestly think they will be. Into the smoke, Simple can spot, and what a flick there. Great find onto Spook.
Oh my god, what a
Obviously,
flick.
the first bullet was connected to Simple, but the
God,
fact
it's good to see those.
Headshot, it's not that instant kill. He finds the pick, and now advantage for BC Game. Again, though, we've seen a lot of rounds where BC Game have found these openers. And rounds haven't gone their way. Obviously, the last, they were in a 5 versus 3, but...
I think Kakai's in creeping apps again, yeah.
Discipline seen from BC Game. They can identify.
No, he's not. They're all
most likely are going to look to reaggress. They cannot look.
Oh, now he is. Yeah.
It's not going to work. So
I think
waiting for that reaggression of BC Game and the timer ticking. They've got a minute on the clock now to make the kind of correct decision.
They got a lurker going A right now too. They may.
Obviously, though, we are seeing some slight space.
No, they're going back B
towards Palace.
No, yeah.
It's just going to be a split through Con. Aristos is close towards short, but with the smoke.
I thought he was going to go under too.
Adam B.
Oh no!
From Con. Timing is everything. Adam B gets one.
Nice trade, nice trade.
Kakanito necessary. Great find from Aristos. Niko's chiming in as well. And again, I've mentioned in the disadvantage scenarios, we're still seeing rounds go the way of OG. Great find from Prime Taps though. And now with 22 seconds on the clock, the bomb is dropped towards middle. Crizzen, he's got the AWP in hand. Molly going to be sent, but Crizzen can find. And it's 8-4 for OG. I mentioned BC Game. They won't be massively disappointed with this, but
good half.
Still should have been around going their way.
Yeah, really good recovery from OG in both of them. It always felt a bit dicey when we were going to likely see that A split because of just where the OG pieces were positioned. 2 towards short, 1 in window, 1 towards con. They were very ready to shut down any mid-aggression and did do so. Nice attempt from Prime Taps, a really great shot on Nikodos initially, but isn't able to make it work. And yeah, I don't think this is out of the realms of possibility now.
I will say too, like,
not by any means, but I definitely do think this is where you're looking for some early success on the CT side, similar to what OG had after winning that Force by War. So whether it's going to come
some
from
of the
initial,
util here, I'm
kind
of questionable about.
Whatever it is, we need to see something early from BC Game, and the dualies from s1mple could provide. Kakanito, in fact, playing off of s1mple's presence, will find 2.
Yes, a third
What
and a
is
fourth.
that?
Not only great shots, quite a humorous a ragdoll from the final kill. What is that? Does he land the backflip?
Talk about a mind-blowing kill there.
Yeah, definitely. It was interesting. s1mple just taking contact away. Kakanito finding a lot of success. I'm actually really happy that Kakanito is having this level of success because I think a lot of the time, I think Kakanito does fall through the cracks. I think Andu and s1mple both new signings. They both had a lot of success. Prime Taps has been very consistent. I think a lot of people have praised Nexa for the calling.
Spook? Is this guy's name?
Symbiosis that he's brought to this roster and the
That's
synergy
funny.
that's seen. Kakanito's kind of like the unsung hero here for BC Game, but it's nice to see he is having a really good performance. He's 14-8, and if that can translate to the rest of this CT side and BC Game, look, if they can take this series 2-0, I think there's going to be a lot of talk about Kakanito because certainly a facilitator in this game.
Yeah, and it definitely does feel like it sort of frees up having s1mple and Andu bought into the team, not just with Kakanito, but sort of with the remaining 3. Feels like with the 2 newest additions, it kind of just gives a bit more freedom to the other guys individually, but you're not necessarily, you don't have to be the heaviest hitters in the world. You can just sort of do your job, and every single one of these guys have done so. Easy second round here, should be 5 survivors, unless the Desert Eagle can do anything.
Oh, Nikodos.
Kakanito, who's maybe a little too adventurous towards top middle.
Yeah, look, it's the type of decision you might make. Oh, I love it. Don't mess this up here, Nikodos. He has retrieved the rifle again, but can't justify the attempt of throwing it out the map. That is unfortunate.
That's funny.
Quite
He almost had
there.
it.
But BC Game, they get 6. Look, we said they're going to need to find the pistol. They're going to need to find some early success. They've got s1mple on the AWP on the CT side. I think we know the value that that's going to bring. Rifles on pretty much everyone else. Nexa has got an MP9, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. And I'm interested to see what OG do here, because the util isn't perfect. It is obviously good enough. They got 11 pieces in total. But is it going to be a play through middle? Is it going to be a fast attempt somewhere? What is the game plan?
Out towards mid early. It's seemingly the initial play. 4 players are here for OG. And BC Game look reasonably hesitant to sort of fully commit for a fight towards this position. I'm just going to hold it from short and connector. What weight is on Andu here? The solo player towards B and the player tasked with holding short.
Seems like we're going to have maybe an A execute through con here.
I really like the setup here, though. I know there's a huge risk on the B bomb site, but the issue is I feel like OG, there's no way they're going to be heading towards B without kind of early indicators, and that's where Nexa can offer a quick rotation through Murder Hole, but it's a AAA setup. Prime Tap's playing close here towards ramp. Adam B has been spotted here.
Oh,
Great
Nico.
find from Nikodos, though. That is Andu taken down. s1mple
Nice
cloning.
s1mple. Nice
Smoke by
s1mple.
Nikodos. Adam B still tapping away. Prime Tap's a little bit worried about both Palace and ramp, but the smoke is going to fade quite shortly. And this fight is everything.
Oh,
Aristos finding is brilliant. Man advantage back the way of OG.
Nice, Nexa.
With a quick kill there. Bomb is going down on the B-bomb site, though. s1mple posting up on the angle. Krizen's got a good position here, though. Nexa has retrieved this AK now. Krizen still holding. Biding his time. Nexa spotted him now. And Krizen, he's going to feel a little bit trapped here. Goes for the re-peek, but still can't see anything. Spook. Great find from Spook. s1mple takes down Krizen.
nice, nice
well,
fucking kills.
They would have known he was towards ramp. Smoke on the bomb. And Kakanito sticking
Not gonna
it.
work,
s1mple
buddy.
holding,
Not
s1mple
gonna
finding
work,
a
buddy.
BC Game victorious here. Lovely retake there. Once Nexa goes down, I think there's a slight bit of worry, but really important trade from Kakanito, and s1mple getting the triple kill. Again, he's on the AWP and instantly having that injection of success.
Yeah. He's feeling himself.
Yeah, there's no defuse kit. Kakanito had to stick that bomb full 10 seconds. One missed shot from Simple, and that round looks very dicey. But of course, one player you'd rely on to hit a shot is Sunny as him. And BC Game, 8-4, they've brought this one back. So we need to see a good start from them on this CT side. That's exactly what they have provided. Should be able to find that 8th here. It's just these upgraded pistols.
Obviously, those game,
lurking.
They don't lose too many casualties, or have too many casualties, sorry, in this round, because it's just the type of round where you shouldn't be losing. They probably won't lose it, but let's say you lose, you know, maybe 2 or 3 players. They need to
watch it.
I think they can recognize that OG are going to have a very good T side themselves. Nice angle for Andu. It can be such an awkward fight in general, but he gets the 1 kill, drops the nade, and just backs away.
Yeah, got a lot of information for his teammates as well. We're talking about information. Look at Kakanito.
It's a good round. It's a good, I mean, that's all they kind of need. Get him, Kaka.
Easy kill.
Nice.
Bomb off Nico Dose is just trapped here towards apartment, and obviously Andu spotted out 2 in underpass.
Honestly, Kaka looks like a young version of my uncle.
Simple there takes down Aristos. Again, I mentioned for BC Game, the most important thing is just keeping as many.
I wonder if he's just as zesty.
It's not really going to matter actually if they give up the bomb plant. There is no real issue because OG are going to be getting a buy anyway. But a bit of a rotation here from Nexa. He doesn't need to do this. They haven't spotted the bomb. There's 35 seconds left. I don't know why we're seeing this rotation from Nexa. Nikados, open B bomb site. Oh, okay. So the steps of Nexa. I honestly feel like trying to bait out a kill here isn't the worst idea. But now it seems like there's just too many players, too much pressure. Oh, okay. Missed shots from Andu. Nice connecting there from Nikados. 2 casualties seen, as I mentioned. Could cause some issues later down the line here for BC Game, but obviously I think they're just going to be playing these rounds one by one.
I will say.
They really care about kind of the overall success. They can't think too far in the future.
Edit.
It is still just a level.
But we don't need to show it every round.
Either way, with it being 8-8 and BC Game on their preferred side and OG have had issues on their T side, I guess you could say, well, BC Game.
Nikodos is kind of popping off, honestly.
Yeah, it's unfortunate there from Nikodos. He's just surely expecting there's got to be someone towards B. He wouldn't fully have rotated off, so it just takes a little too much time. We'll at least get a kill, I suppose, so it's not all for nothing. But first, in fact, second full buy here of the T side for OG. And they deny BC Game taking the lead and pushing themselves one step closer to that grand final spot.
Obviously for OG, they've been a very strong team. They've been a very strong side and had some great results recently. But as we've mentioned, BC Game, it's clear that these roster changes have been the right decisions. They've clearly seen the
Simple needs to hit that
success. Simple defending the B-bomb site alone. I don't mind this at all. He's going to have the compelling nature to win these types of engagements on his lonesome. If
trying to push through Khan. Oh no, they pulled out a Khan. Back under going to B. You saw him, you saw him.
All about timing here between Kakanito and Chris.
Nice,
Kakanito will find, and now this is where there needs to be a rotation towards B. Simple is alone. It's going to be this play on the B bomb site now. Simple gets the first. Nice trade from Adam B though. Adam needs to get a second.
Bro, Simple's hitting his flicks today.
For OG. Flashbangs coming over the top. The utility now finished for BC Game. 21 seconds on the clock. Adam B playing close by. This could get scary as there is 3 players in market, but great find from Spook. Adam B needs to take down Kakanito. Spots the shoulder. Information relayed for both. And now, just looking to disengage. He gets one and can back away. Arrows those to be a helping hand, and it's Nexa in the clutch. Spook is low, same with Adam. But Nexa just going to look to back away. Unfortunate hit.
Yeah, so unlucky the amount of damage has been dealt, but just no kills able to actually be found. Really great stuff from Adam B. Drew so much attention.
Damn, good round by OG.
Simple might not even be able to save here. Spook is holding. Oh, next he has seen him, I believe. We'll be able to keep this one into the next. A drop can be given to Andu. Simple can buy the AWP. It's going to be a full buy from BC Game, but necessary victory for OG. They deny BC Game from taking.
So Andu is their little demon, I'm assuming. I honestly am curious to see if fucking S1MPLE can get.
I think, I mean, this is what everyone wanted to see, surely. It's a semi-final. We don't want to see any sort of domination. I don't think either team
S1MPLE can get Zontics. That would be dope.
Sort of grip on this game. Same thing with map number 1, really. This will be the last buy that BC Game can have before they'll be forced onto an eco.
Again, BC Game, they're going for kind of a 3-1-1. More of a 3-2 split, if anything. But Andu, it's not as though he's playing kind of further back where he can offer instant help if there's any pressure from B Apartments. It does seem like BC Game are wanting to keep this control in middle. But OG, they're going to go for a late pivot here. We've got the AWP just posting towards both Con. Now we'll be holding towards window. Spook is in under. Still a lot of utility remaining for OG. S1MPLE holding in under will get one. No trade from Nikodos. S1MPLE trying to back away, but instead of going to the safety of stairs, he moves to jungle. Great find from Andu there.
Yeah, that was
nuts.
What a
shot. Andu gets another.
That was,
Andu
oh my god.
Okay, Andu might have had a bit of a quiet time on Mirage.
Check the PC.
Round number 18.
But he got an AK and locked in.
What a ridiculous kind of sequence
that
of
was
frags.
Nuts.
Absolutely insane. The first, an amazing shot. The second, I guess, fairly simple kill in middle, but somehow finding the third of Crizzen as well is just absolutely ridiculous. And obviously we mentioned OG deny BC Game taking the lead. BC Game bounce back. They want to be the first team for double digits.
My bad, hold on.
And this is something that I've sort of always said about Andy. Obviously, we got to watch him a decent bit on sites like Game Allegiant.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Sort of had a brief time at the start of this year. Obviously, not playing on Game Allegiant when he was at sort of Fish 1-2-3 for a bit of time. Obviously, he had some great numbers there. Looked really sharp, and I think he deserved another chance after Game Allegiant. I'm happy BC Game took that chance on him. And it feels like this team does have just a ton of X factor when it matters, and that's a prime example of it. Obviously, OG have the same. But in that round, Andu certainly sealing the show. All square once again.
Oh shit, fuck. Are they both the same? Fuck me, huh?
Not much stock put into mid in this one from BC Game. Playing slightly further. S1MPLE towards Ticket. Doesn't have a nade to break this smoke open.
Fuck
Got
me,
the
huh?
awareness. Spotting out one. Can't quite take the shot now. Could just go for the wallbang if he wants. Crizzen finds.
That's nuts there from Crizzen. Such an important kill. Crizzen continuing to search here towards A. The bomb, not too far behind. Is on Adam B. Nice find from Prime Taps, and it's going to take a lot of attention, obviously, away from the player in Sandwich. Nexa, still in CT. As I mentioned, no awareness of Kakanito. Kakanito needs to get the trade. He's now just holding towards stairs, but Nikodos will find. It's a 2 versus 2 now. Nexa close in CT. Andu on the AWP. All about timing. He could deny the plant at any moment, and Nexa... Nade could land, but Nikodos evading the shrapnel. Unfortunate there for Nexa, not realizing he could have peaked at any moment. They weren't even holding for the plant. The utility has always been generally pretty good. There is a smoke on Andu, though. If he just smokes the bomb and sticks it, that's where things get really tough. Tap of the bomb from Nexa, nade of the smoke. Nikodos will find one. Nexa, though, with the frag.
My bad.
Tap again, and Nexa, Nexa with the missed shots. Aristos thanking his lucky stars there because he's just spamming in the smoke, but great adjustment.
What are they
from
throwing
Aristos.
again, BC? Casual? Fuck, I was fixing my fucking
Nexa, I think we have to say,
panel. I come back to fucking 9-10, bro.
Obviously dealt the damage then after, but still couldn't find with the
now they have to save 9-11.
I don't really know why there was such a difficulty for Nexa to find that frag. He had perfect information. Obviously, with the position of the bomb plant, Aristos wasn't 100% sure actually where he needed to spam or anything like that. But Nexa just fluffing his lines there potentially could cost BC Game that grand final spot, because with the investment they've got currently, they lose this round, it goes 12-9, and that's where OG have got an excellent chance to push that third and final of Overpass.
I mean, that's the difficulty. You could easily see a world where Nexus swings early towards CT, someone's holding, he just gets taken down, and that round's done. And I certainly don't think he's expecting the bomb to be planted for him. Unfortunately, there are lots of damage dealt to both
well, they forced
Nikodos and Arasdos, but not quite able to finish off any of the kills until a bit later, and obviously he never could convert that kill onto Arasdos. But Monies here is a bit tricky for BCG.
Nice kill, Andu. Nice kill, Andu.
Find a double. Kakanito chimes in as well. Despite how close the last round got, it doesn't seem like it's affected BC game whatsoever.
Nice, you guys.
Simple 10th round for them.
Yeah, very easy, very effortless. But again, it's Andu. He drops the smoke towards Palace and instantly maneuvers down because he knows, okay, well, if they are going to be making this playthrough, I've got to help Kakanito, and they can just easily just hold off any ramp aggressors. And look, I mentioned the money for BC game could have been broken, but with that round victory and with the amount of survivors, finances look okay. It's a half buy for OG. We've got a hero scout on Nikodos, but in this investment, it will deny the AWP in the next. We are going to be seeing a boost into apartments, or just a regular old apartments push. What a
my
shot
fucking
there from
god, Nikodos. He's so good, bro. He's so fucking good, bro.
Yeah, what a way to find the early kill as well. I was going to say, Andu hasn't had a great series so far. Bottom performing player for BC game.
10-10, come on.
On Nuke. In this game as well, was having a tough time.
They're on a fucking save.
Really has come into his own. Sadly, not going to be able to play this
one out.
Alright,
they're going under. They're coming back to mid.
Early. Well, that great scout shot. Still, you're looking at the buy, you're looking at the weapons, the lack of armor on most of these OG players.
They're solo on B, so that's a great thing. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I think if the next kill comes the way of OG,
oh, they're better.
And that's where we're thinking very differently. But simple, nice line there.
Nikodos.
Oh, in fact, Nikodos gets the trade there. Now still in play for Nikodos. Repositioning
oh my god,
from Kakanito. But I mentioned if the kill comes through and a weapon can be retrieved, things could get a little bit ugly. 2 versus 3 now. They're aware that Spook's in the back lines. They're going to be re-clearing towards middle. And now the question is, well, have they backed away through under? Have they gone towards top middle? Where are these final 2 in mid? We know that Spook's deep behind enemy lines, but is he going to be heading towards either A or B?
They're wrapping back to A.
Spook is brilliant, but a great find from Prime Taps. A 2 versus 2 now. Spook. So worried about jungle.
I mean, I would be.
I'm going down now. Next are realizing soon that it is going to be this play through A. Prime Taps going to be hurrying his way through. Spook is still here in jungle. Nexa. Spook's got all this information. Nexa's holding for it, though. I think Nexa's going to fake the steps and then double back. Oh, okay. Arastos, he's got great
nice kill,
here,
Prime.
Prime Taps can find him. And now it's all
holy
on Spook.
Fuck.
Prime Taps has found 3 in this round. Nexa, he's going to get the information. Molly landing on the bomb. I really like that decision. Oh, okay. Well, it's actually a very miss Molly. It is the tap of the bomb, and Spook now realizing he's got to hurry things along.
Nice, Prime! Oh my god, he fucking got it.
Oh, is there enough time? I don't think there is.
And he didn't.
It's going to be close. Will get the defuse off in time. Okay, a big clutch there from Prime Taps. He finds 4.
I mean, what a dicey round, though. This was literally just a scout and armor on
yeah, that round did not need to. That was all Nikodos.
The rest of the team, what, they had a couple of pistols.
I wouldn't say all, but
if that.
It was a Deagle and a P250. That was it.
I think Symbol going down toward the middle was really awkward.
Yeah, well,
I just don't think he was spotted by the end of the boss play. I thought he maybe thought he could get out of harm's way after finding the first. Lingered around for slightly too long. Gives up a lot of control and of course that weapon up to OG, but it's a costly round. BC Game certainly have not been able to grow any money from that one.
I love this though from BC Game. They're taking some space towards ramp. They're just going to leave one just jiggling. I believe it's Prime Taps.
Oh.
Andu here towards short. Obviously he had a monster round from here a few rounds ago, and that's kind of what spurred BC Game on to take the lead. Obviously, BC Game, they are 2 rounds away from closing out the series.
Yeah, come on.
And booking themselves the spot in the grand final. With the investment from OG and the money not perfect either, the buy could be a little bit precarious if OG do lose here. Again,
okay.
You pointed it out. I'm so happy that this game hasn't been so one-sided, that it hasn't been super dominant. because we're 21 rounds in, and I don't think either of us have any indication.
All right, we have a 3 on B stack, but it seems like they're going A. Fuck.
Not in a million years.
Prime Tabs has to lock in.
Perhaps.
Yeah, certainly on the cards. Krisen, he's heard the steps of Andu in ladder. It is going to be this play through A, and A
nice,
very
Kaka.
poorly defended, but Kakanito will get one. Positioning of Prime Taps could be costly. Kakanito through the Molotov. I love this. Prime Taps going to be unaccounted for. He will get one. Continuing his fray, trying to get the transfer, but it won't come through. Man advantage still the way of BC game, and there's minimal time on the clock, but the kills are coming through for the T's. Kakanito,
come on, Nexa.
Falling back from stairs.
Nice.
Great find from Simple. Nexa as well chiming in. It's a 1v3 for Nikodos. Repositioning towards Sandwich. I believe they spotted him crossing back to ramp. They're just
nice
taking their
shots.
time. And Nexa can
Nexa
find
fucking needed to fucking walk in over there on
At least for
CT.
OG, they get the one plant to help out the buy.
He wrapped from
But
CT and oh my god, he had one fucking kill that he had to make. That fucking made or braid it.
Out the series and get themselves to the grand finals.
Simple just getting what he
the buy
fucking
is gonna
always
be good
just
enough
somehow
for OG.
grabs.
They can still have weapons in play. It's not going to be like they're forced onto Mac 10s, Galils, things like that. They do have a near enough perfect
Simple
buy,
starting what? 0-6? 1-6?
to bring out the AWP there, but he's opted
to
against
15
it.
and 14.
Sticking with the rifle. And although this game has been close, OG have never had an opportunity to
Kaka
close
going
out
24
on
and
that point,
13
a single
too.
chance of it.
Fucking insane.
And then they'll get that opportunity.
I don't know.
Really
Prime
don't
Tabs
think they
always
will.
fucking chokes
Fact
for
that
me,
BC
is
game
from
take
what
that.
I've
I
watched,
thought
but
it'd
he's
go
balling
11-11,
out.
And then we get some more interest.
Maybe he
but
whipped, Simple whipped some ass into
Positioning
them.
again from Prime Taps looks really good. Krisen, he feels like he's got to be this difference maker, and he is again. The fight from Krisen onto Simple. That's the second time
As I'm
he's done
fucking
that.
stroking
Krisen
cock.
repositioning here, but
Nice trade,
leaves that
Kaka.
advantage up. Again, Prime Taps in a good position. Swings through the Molotov, does a lot of damage, but no kill found. 2 versus 4 now. Kakanito does have an HE grenade that can do some work.
Nice, Kaka.
Kakanito finding Spook is excellent. Kakanito gets another. He puts Nexa in the clutch. Oh, bomb has been recovered.
Winnable.
Adam B has so much utility here.
Nice!
Nexa will deny. It's a 1 versus 1 now, and the clutch becomes so difficult for Adam.
Come on, you can end it
That
here.
is devastating for OG. Nexa creeping closer, tapping the bomb from Adam B. He goes for the swing, and Nexa finds.
Beautiful
that is BC
shots.
Game victorious
Beautiful
in the
shots.
series. OG semi-finals is all they can get to. Our first grand finalist here. And
Wow,
what
huge.
a game it was from Kakanito.
And it's Nexa, though, to get his redemption.
Chicago's
from sort of that missed
insane.
moment that he could have
1.93
given BC
KD.
Game a really significant lead on Mirage.
104 ADR.
Round 1v2 from him, but Kakanito makes it even remotely a possibility. And a great game from BC Game. It's nice to see other players
That's
towards the top of
dope.
the leaderboard. Kakanito,
That's a
like
good
you
little
said,
watch, good little
unbelievable
stream.
Moment, but it certainly wasn't just him that stole the whole show. There, look, you had those couple of rounds from Andu as well. Simple, of course, had multiple moments in that game. Prime Taps looked unreal in some rounds. Everyone chimed in. It's a real team performance. And
Everyone
yet it's
looked
still
good.
Kakanito leading.
Everyone looked
here.
really
But what a
fucking
game
good.
from BC Game. A very close one between these two teams. I was expecting nothing less, really. I was hoping we'd get to a third map.
All right.
Overpass could be very
I'm
exciting
out.
to see.
That was a good
But at the end
stream.
of the day, look,
That
this
was a
is
nice
as
little.
close as a 2-0 can get, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
That was a nice
obviously,
watch,
I
honestly.
think for BC Game, I
And
think
good
they
win
have
for
obviously had
BC.
losses recently, and you just have to look at how they played not only through the
Finals.
stage but also here in the playoffs. It was, you know, the one loss to Partizan. We kind of mentioned that as a bit of an anomaly, right? But a 2-0 against Spirit Academy. Their first game against Cybershock, they're still victorious. 2-0 to Arcred. 2 again to Spirit Academy. They're bested
All right.
2-0. But
I
obviously
think
these are good teams, but you look
I'm
at
gonna
the
get
kind of, I
off.
guess, the higher
Simple's
echelon
gonna
of
be
those
in the
sides, kind of
finals.
Spirit
BC
Academy,
made
and
it.
Kent. Both have undergone
So
some roster changes.
I'm probably
This
gonna
has
get
been
off
one of
watch
the first
the
big test, I
Esports
wanna say,
World
for
Cup
BC
whenever
Game.
that starts.
And
I
they've
think in a
passed
little
with flying
bit.
colours. They've
Maybe
put on a
stream
map
some
like
of
these,
those
which
games
they
later
barely
if there's
play.
any big
They look
ones.
really
But
good there.
I'm
Yes,
out.
it took to
Everyone have a
overtime,
great
still
day.
victorious. Here on Mirage, we know